We are set to go. Absolutely beautiful night here in Annapolis. 68 degrees at face-off, and we are underway. Colin Shadowins and Evan Prince get us underway, and the face-off won by Lafayette. Getting topside here is Mac Haley, turns to his right. Back on top for Jack Ponzio. Ponzio, middle of the field, to his right, shooting room, and a save made there. Joe Doherty coming into this game, third in the Patriot League in goals against, and fifth in save percentage. Had 13 saves last week against Bucknell and has an early save here. Doherty has started every game in his career. It's his 40th career start tonight. A 3-year starter in midfield. Ball knocked away, and a turnover there by Lafayette. Ground ball was picked up by Kittleberger. Mids in transition here from 15 yards out. A bounce shot in goal. And how about Chase Green, the freshman, scoring his first career goal. The freshman from Westminster, Maryland, who got really his biggest playing time last week up in Hamilton with some injuries in the short stick defensive midfield room. And Green steps into one, a hop, skip, and a jump from 14, and he pings the top corner on the bounce. And back is Shadowins and Prince to take this draw. Ball yet to be moved off the dot. Ground ball picked up by Lafayette, so they are 2 for 2 on face-off wins, coming in directly in on Daly, and the save made there. Charlie Merrick with the shot, Daly with the save, but a nice recovery check there by Lafayette. Haley spinning on the restart on the near wing, draws 2 defenders, open behind the cage here. Dumped inside for Carter Ash. Oh, and a nice save there, and it's covered up quickly by Doherty. It's been around since 1991, the Patriot League, in some manner, shape, and form of lacrosse. Flaherty's bounce shot, and Doherty again coming out to cut out the angle. Makes the save. Rebound picked up by Flaherty. Flaherty's shot, and a goal! Jack Flaherty gets the rebound and gets the goal, his 8th of the season. After missing 3 games, he came back with a goal and 2 helpers last week. He picks up the trash in front and makes it 2-0 Navy. Just great work here by Flaherty, getting to that ground ball, and a nice bounce shot there. Nothing Doherty could do, and exactly what Navy wanted to do, unassisted by Flaherty, his 8th of the season. Clean win, Colin Shadowins 4-on-3 coming in, near wing, Carter Ash, and that's a goal for the Mids. A clean win for Shadowins. He'll pick up his first career assist, and Carter Ash, who had a couple of great looks early, buries that one. It's his 14th of the season, and Lafayette needs a timeout. Great job off the face-off win, and Navy with a great start here. 9:04 to go, first quarter. It's the Mids 3 and Lafayette nothing. Colin Shadowins and procedure called on Lafayette, so Lions called for the quick draw there. Check that, Prince called for the draw, and Navy quickly back. A.J. Marsh from 17 with power and authority. A.J. Marsh with the goal. He started the season 3 straight games with a goal. He hasn't scored since February 16th against Towson. And you want to talk about velocity. He gets everything behind this shot and just overpowers Doherty there. For 4-0 Navy. 8:35 to go. First quarter. And there is Lafayette's first of the afternoon. Well, the Leopards win the face-off, and for the first time today, it's Duggan driving hard to his left. Long-range shot. Daly goes down, but can't make the save. Haley, far side wing. Back towards midfield for Jack Flaherty. Flaherty has 1 of the 4 goals for the Mids today. Flaherty, top of the box, middle of the field, fires it down low, and then Henry Tulker off the post, went behind the back on the shot, and it went off the post. He's able to get Tulker wide open inside, and Tulker with his back to goal just kind of threw it behind his back, and I don't know if he knew how wide open he was. Goers off the transition, in for the sub, near wing, Carter Ashe resets, fires, and scores. Well, Goers had the edge coming across midfield on the substitution. Ashe had enough time to recalculate his angle, and he fired it top shelf. Carter Ashe with his second goal of the evening, and it's 5-1 Navy. Goers will pick up the assist. Here's Ashe faking and then firing upper 90, far side. Still not completely handled. Back towards midfield is Hodge. He has to pick it up. Hodge on the pounce, and what a hit coming over there as Sullivan got sandwiched in between. On the right alley, cutting back to his left, now to his right, slide comes. They'll get it behind for Mac Haley. Haley around the crease with 30 seconds to shoot. Haley from behind, spinning free. Oh, what a save there. Got the rebound and put it wide. Joe Doherty with the save on the doorstep there. Had 4 goals last year against this Lafayette team up in Easton. He's had a couple good looks, but he's hit the post both times here tonight. Tolker on the near wing, trying to dump it inside. It falls free in front for Mac Haley, who gets the loose ball and scores. That certainly wasn't intended for Mac Haley, but the junior picks up his 13th of the season, reading the play, getting to the loose ball, and making it 6-1 Navy. It's just great effort by Haley. Pass was too high, but Haley able to get to that loose ball, stay out of the crease, and score the goal there. Back to his left, being hounded there. Finds Mac Haley behind the cage. Haley quickly gets it far side. Cutting in is Garza, shooting and scoring on his left. Paul Garza from long range with the left. His 9th of the season. Had one last week against Colgate. Of course, had a career high 2 weeks ago up on the road at Worcester. And Garza, driving hard to his right, comes back to his left and lets it fly. And Shadowin's back out to take this draw for the Mids. Back towards the near side. Shadowin's able to knock it free. Still being fought for, and Sean Gallagher's got it. The Mids continuing to win faceoffs here. Zach Hayashi, by the way, good news tonight. He did dress for this game. Here's a chance, and there's a goal. Graham Parker getting all the first out of the way tonight for the Mids. And the short stick defensive midfielders are finding the back of the net. Chase Green earlier with his first career goal, and now Graham Parker. One of those freshmen right there. Heaney gives it up. Heaney, low shot. Daly with the save. Steers it aside. Rebound on the far side. Picked up by Sargent. Dan Daly with his 3rd save of the evening. There goes near side point for Duggan. Duggan back outside the box. Here's their leading scorer, Sullivan. Sullivan spinning to his right, shot up high, stick save for Dan Daly. And Daly gets it quickly to A.J. Marsh. Marsh on the move for the Mids. Lobs it into the offensive inning. Gregorek on the move without a goalie, and he scores. Alec Gregorek with the goal. We talked about it. There's been a couple times where Lafayette has looked a little disorganized on their ride, and that was too easy. Marsh simply got to midfield, lobbed it in the offensive end, and Alec Gregorek scores his 2nd of the season. Goalie not able to get back in time. They last lost on March 8th against Colgate. Here's P.J. Hodge against Green. Chase Green now will pick up Sullivan. Sullivan getting free, taking the shot and scoring. Well, there's the senior out of Roswell, Georgia, who we talked about in the open with his 26th goal of the season. This one will be unassisted. He had 3 goals and 4 assists last week against Bucknell and gets his first point tonight. Outside the box for Heaney. Back near side, Jack Irish from the near side point. Time and room from 13, and missing high that time was Mason Hill, the freshman from Woodbine, Maryland, and Loyola Blakefield. Sullivan on the restart from behind. Sullivan, nice feed inside. Oh, Daly with the big-time save. Dan Daly on the doorstep. Big-time save. Just across midfield on that pass. And 20 seconds really before Sargent gets the offense going from 14. Daly with the save. Went down low to smother that one. Hodge gets knocked down. Double team comes. Norton all over him. And then knocked away by Jacob Darrow. And then Darrow gets the ground ball. Great work, Jacob Darrow. LaRocco. Ash. Tolker. Tolker from 12, bouncing in and a save made. Looked like his stick got hit while he took that shot, so it took a lot off of that shot as he gets near wing. Here's DiBattista driving hard to his right. DiBattista trying to get the hands free but couldn't. Comes it back all back near side. His shot got deflected in front. Gallagher got a piece of that one before it got to Daly. There's an ill-advised pass intercepted by Sullivan. Chance here for Lafayette. Oh, and Daly with the save. Loose in front. Spinning free and going wide on the shot is Mason Hill. It's packed up by Lafayette. Driving down the right channel. Duggan, goal line extended, now drops below. Duggan with Norton on him. Slide comes, nice feed inside, and Daly with the save. On the shot denied there by Joshua Heaney. Angling towards the cage, drops it behind for Sullivan. Far side, Muller. Back for Sullivan. 20 to shoot here for Lafayette. Heaney from behind, powering his way to the goal and just runs into 3 midshipmen, and the mids are getting called for the foul here. With Darrow on him, Jacob with 3 caused turnovers in the first half. Here's Sargent down the right alley. Hands it off there. Nice spin move by Sullivan, and then it was taken away. And guess who? Number 59 with his 4th caused turnover. He couldn't get the ground ball. It's picked up in front by Lafayette, and they score. It's DiBattista. A great play by Darrow, but he couldn't get the ground ball. A scrum in front of the cage, and DiBattista gets it. And Benjamin, the freshman out of Massachusetts, gets his 14th of the season. Crazy sequence there. Darrow could not grab it. A little whack at it there. And it's DiBattista with an open goal. And he won't score one easier than that. Muller with 10 to shoot. Got away, but had nowhere to go with it. 8 seconds to shoot. Here's Sullivan as the shot clock runs down. He has to pick it up. Sullivan has to throw it towards the cage. And an easy save for Daly, and Sullivan went down. Sullivan still down. Carter Ash in the offensive end, 3v2, and Mac Haley with the goal. Mac Haley gets the first of the second half. And after all of that, Navy gets a 10-3 lead. Haley the goal. Still some concern for Riley Sullivan down at the other end. But great work. Carter Ash sets up Mac Haley on the 3v2. Here's A.J. Marsh along the crease. Nice catch. Oh, Haley might have never got it and faked me out. Doherty now here on the clear for the Leopards. Don't think Haley ever had it. Doherty's going to go for the goal and score. How about that? Joe Doherty from the top of the restraining line at the other end finds the back of the net. And it's 10-4. Joe Doherty from his own end gets the goal. on the quick restart. Turning the corner. Daly with the save as the horn sounds. Duggan denied on the doorstep. Best below goal line extended. Matched up with Graham Parker. Parker's had a big night tonight. Best beats him though there, and Daly makes the save. Coming cross crease. Another fantastic save by Daly. His 11th this evening. Now Best was free and open inside, and Daly denied him. Wow, good stuff from Daly. Here's Sullivan on the restart. He goes down. Save again by Daly. This time Heaney was stopped. Jump ball at midfield. Ball knocked free. Loose on the floor here at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium turf. Still being fought for. Oh, and out of nowhere, it's picked up by Carter Ash, and then he lost it. And Lafayette gets it back. They work it far side to DiBattista. DiBattista against Norton. DiBattista cuts middle of the field. Gets it to Heaney. Heaney back to Sargent. 35 to shoot. Sargent. Heaney. Bounce shot. Goal! Joshua Heaney, the freshman from Gastonbury, Connecticut, gets his 19th of the season. They've done a great job on Heaney tonight. He had some great goals last week against Bucknell, and this one was right up there with him. This is a bounce shot on the wing from 9 yards out. That's right underneath the crossbar there. From behind, 35 to shoot, Hodge. Goal line extended, lost his footing. Here's Muller, across the middle of the field, puts on the brakes, back to his left. Long-range shot, Daly with an easy save there. And in the middle of the field, Brady takes a big shot, ball knocked free. Flag flies, they'll wave off the goal. Wow, Sullivan got the loose ball, but they're going to call a penalty. Lafayette being ultra aggressive here on this extra man. Ash, Ponzio, 25 seconds. Flaherty back near side. Here's Ponzio. Ponzio in front. Great catch and a goal. Down on his knees. Aiden Duraco with the goal. What a catch. What a finish. What a goal. 11-5 Navy. Well, Ponzio fakes the shot. Duraco on his knees with the catch, the stick fake, and the finish. 16.7 seconds left to go. Shadowin's trying to be pushed off the ball, and he's shoved from behind. It'll be Navy ball with 13 seconds to go here in this third quarter. So maybe one last chance for the Mids. With 10 seconds, Haley on the far side. Coming in, A.J. Marsh from 17 down low, trying to find his fellow big long pole Francois. Haley gets the shot off from long range. It's saved by Doherty. Back for Garza, 35 to shoot, far sideline. Goers, Ash, below, goal line extended from behind. Back near side for Ponzio. Ponzio coming across the middle of the field. Flaherty takes the shot and scores. Jack Flaherty, his second goal of the night, catches this on the run and fires it home. His 9th goal of the season. Ponzio, here's Flaherty cutting middle of the screen with you. And that shot, that goes near post. That's a good finish. Laraco, Conway with 12 to shoot. On a spin free, couldn't get it. Nick Turn, below goal line extended. Here's Goers with 6 to shoot. Goers trying to spin out of the double team, does. Towards the cage, shoots up high, and Doherty with the nice save. Carter Ash. Flaherty back to Ash. 30 to shoot. Flaherty. Far side. Dump down low. Mac Haley. Oh, man, he got hog-tied and still scored. My goodness, Mac Haley. Put that on the highlight reel as well. We've seen a few of those this evening. Haley's got the hat trick. His 6th career 3-goal game. And the Mids lead it 13-5. You'll see here on the replay, Garza gets it to Haley, and he gets hog-tied there and still scores. He's matched up with Aiden Best here. Best towards the crease. Picked up there by Chase Green. Best trying to spin free on the near wing. Shot and a goal, and a good one there from Jack Irish. The junior from Berwyn, PA, buries that one, beating Daly, and it's 13-6. It's his 5th goal of the season, Irish that is, and his 2nd straight week with a goal. It was a good-looking shot. Beating Daly on the near post for Nick Turn. Evan Conway. Nick Turn on the near wing. Cutting on his left. Nick Turn. Back for Conway. Time, room, and he fires it in. Evan Conway. His 9th goal of the season. 11th of his career. Of course, he had those big games early this season with 3 goals against Penn State and Johns Hopkins. And what a beautiful slip cut, time, room, and he just buries that one. From behind, here's Haney turning the corner, taking the shot. Daly with the save, rebound in front, and that's a goal. Juicy rebound left in front, and Mason Hill pouncing on it and getting the goal. Well, good work from the freshman there from Woodbine, Maryland. Good save by Daly, but Hill was there for the rebound and just got enough momentum behind that shot to get the goal to go. Big out-of-conference game for the Terriers tomorrow. But coming in this week, you look at the Patriot League standings, 3 teams with 1 loss. BU, Army, and Colgate. That Army-Colgate game, as Goers has it knocked out of his stick and right to Matarisi's. And now Doherty on the clear for Lafayette. So 3 teams with 1 loss, and then you had 3 teams with 2 losses, including both these 2 teams. And a save on the long pole shot from D. Giovanni, and another rebound put in. Wow. And Lafayette with back-to-back goals in similar situations. Daly making the initial save, but on the follow-up, getting the goal. Darrow a swing and a miss at trying to, and that ball goes right through Daly's legs. 10 seconds to play on the extra man. Sullivan back near side. Left-handed shot goes wide there. Pretty good look for Duggan there. Penalty has expired. Sullivan brings it back towards the crease. And a shot up high, stick save high by DiBattista, but Sullivan able to get to the rebound. Back for Mason Hill. Here's P.J. Hodge. Behind for Sullivan. Sullivan dropped there on the far side by Irish. Picked up by the Mids. 29 to shoot for the Mids. They'll take as much time as they can off this clock. Haley back towards the end line. Lafayette not going to double here. Haley has it knocked free. Loose back towards the end line. Ground ball picked up by the Leopards. D. Giovanni comes out with the loose ball. Kilbride with it now with 25 seconds left to go. Kilbride nowhere to go. Back to his keeper. Doherty's already scored once. .12 seconds left to play. Now they get into the offensive end with Hodge. Hodge down the right alley. Hodge backing in. And Darrow coming over, knocking the ball free. Picked up by the Mids. They'll launch it high into the sky. And on senior night here in Annapolis, the Mids pick up the victory